Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. So today I am going to be talking to you about the second part of my Suqqu haul of their new holiday collection. So I had the opportunity to go into store yesterday where I had a Suqqu ganking massage, so my face feels very refreshed. I haven't been very well, as I mentioned in my previous video, so this is the first video I filmed since I've been feeling a little bit better. Selfridges had a preview of the new holiday collection, so I wanted to show you the pieces that I picked up. First thing that I got was the Suqqu 101 TOUKYOU Eye and Face Compact, and it's in that kind of cooler toned palette, so I've got that. I also picked up the 104 blurring colour blush in TOUROU, and that's 104, and this has got this more kind of tanned or orangey kind of look to it, a bit more corally, so that'll be really nice against my skin tone. I also picked up the two eyeliners that are limited edition because when we put these on when I did my makeover, the gold one, especially for this look, looked really nice with this look, and I'm going to try and use this to kind of elevate the look. Then I also picked up the refill in 105 KOUCHAKOU. 104 I tried on, but it just felt like it was just glitter on my lips and there wasn't much colour to it, and I didn't really want to pick up a shade that didn't really work as well for me. I am definitely excited to show you this one as well. So let's start off with the first item, which I'm going to show you now. This is the 101 Eye and Face Compact in the shade TOUKYOU. I'm sure you're quite excited because this is more on the cooler side of things. It comes in this gorgeous packaging. I really like the packaging, and these are the shades. So you can see you've got this beautiful colour story. Everything's a lot more cool toned, as you can see, which is a nice change to the other palette. You've got this gold, this grey shade, this kind of like plum shade, and then this gorgeous kind of neutral, almost does have kind of purpley undertones to it, and you'll see that on my eye because I'm going to put that on first. And then you've got this lovely kind of highlighting powder. Now in the previous video you would have seen I used that more as a kind of overall powder, but I think for this look we're going to use this more as a highlighter shade. But these are the shades, and then you've got Suqqu going down here, but you can see how gorgeous these shades are. What I'm going to do is do a arm swatch of these shades first before I put it on. Okay, so let's start off with this gold shade. This is gorgeous. Definitely more kind of like a topper situation. So let's swatch that first. Lovely. Then we're going to go into this shade here, which I'll use as like an all over eye shadow. Beautiful. And then this gorgeous kind of plummy colour. It's got sort of little flecks of gold in it. Really lovely. Beautiful. And then finally, greyish colour, which I'm very excited about as well. So let's look at this grey shade here. Wow, that's pretty. Very nice. Okay, so we are going to go into this gorgeous shade, just a all over lid shade there. Just taking the colour and just putting it on the lid. This is really pretty. So just giving it a lovely kind of finish so that it's ready for the other colours. And then we're going to move into this grey shade here. Tap off some of the product, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the outer V. It's just to give it some depth. Very nice. I'm going to take that shade, but I'm going to use it as like a liner. So we're going to go in with a sort of flat brush to pick up the colour. I'm just going to take that shade and just put it on as a kind of liner. By doing this, it's almost like a smoky eye. And just taking the brush and taking it down a little bit underneath as well. I'm doing the same. The kind of glitter it has in it actually makes it a little bit more interesting, so I've just taken that colour. You know, that took like a few seconds, didn't take long at all. And what we're going to do is take that gold shade and just put it on as a kind of topper over it. So I'm just going in with a kind of more looser brush, just going into that gold shade, tapping off some of the excess. But to be honest, I mean, there's not much fallout with Suqqu. To gently kind of bring those colours together, it creates such a lovely effect. It's really, really lovely. I'm just going to go off camera now, add some brow mascara liner, and I'm going to show you the new liners that I've picked up as well from them. And what I'm going to do is take that same purple shade now, and I'm going to just do like a little bit of a wing with that purple shade. I'll do the same with the other side. It's got a tiny bit of wing on both sides. Just a little bit there. So as I mentioned, I picked up the gold liner and the smoky pink. So they come in these lovely containers, and there's a gold cap for the gold one, and then the other one is the pink one, which is a pink cap. Now I think the pink one will look better with the other palette that I was gifted because it has something quite interesting about it that I think would complement that more. But I will swatch both of these for you, and I will try and do a Instagram video that shows the liner with this pink one so you can see. But for today we're going to use the gold one, but I will swatch both of these, and they are limited edition, and it's the sparkle eyeliner, so something a little bit different for Suqqu. So what I'm going to do is swatch these. So we'll start off with swatching the gold one. This is how the gold one looks. I don't know if you can see that. It's subtle, but you'll see it more once I put it on my eye. Then this is the smoky pink, so I'm just going to put the smoky pink underneath the gold so you can see the difference. But you can see that on my hand. It's interesting because at the beginning I wasn't sure whether I was going to pick either of these up, but it does enhance the look, and I'll show you how in a minute. So I'm going to take this gold sparkle eyeliner. I'm going to put a little bit on the lower part of my eye and just a little bit on the top part. You can kind of see it in the light. It's definitely there. It's just very, very subtle, but I think you can see it more on the actual lower part of my eyeliner. So just added it there and there. I might put a little bit on the upper part as well. Let's just see. As a kind of liner, just to add something extra on top. You know what? That kind of does make a difference. So let me do the other side. That's really nice. So you can see that the gold has just kind of taken it a little bit to another level, in the sense you can kind of see something there. It's very discreet, but it's there. That's really pretty. So let's take a look at the next thing that I picked up. This is the blurring colour blush in 104 TOUROU. So it looks like this, and then you open it up. Comes with the lovely brush. And this is the shade. Isn't that just beautiful? Okay, so let's quickly do a hand swatch of this. So I'm just going to blend the two shades together. And this is the hand swatch. Gorgeous. Okay, so let's do a face swatch now of this shade. I'm really excited to see how this changes things. So I'm just going to put a little bit there. Oh wow, look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous colour? That's stunning. Fits into this cozy winter vibe that this collection is all about. Feels very fresh. Really pretty. And build it up as much as you want. I mean, I'm just going in like so, but I love these sort of corally colours. So then what I'm going to do is take this shade here. This is this gorgeous highlighter shade, has that marbling. Tap it into my brush and put a little bit on the top of my cheekbones here, just to add a bit of highlight to the cheeks. Gives this lovely kind of glow. Very nice, and let's take any excess. Very, very pretty. I actually think that this one actually fits better with my complexion, the highlighter shade, because it blends in better, whereas the other one I could use more as an overall powder, but this actually works as a highlighter. Blends beautifully together. And then when you're happy with that, just take a little bit more blush if you want to, which I'm going to do, and just add a little bit more warmth in if you feel like you need it, which I'm going to do, and just blend it all together. Very, very pretty. I love, love, love the way that the eyeliner has kind of made everything a little bit more interesting. Okay, so finally we're moving on to this lip refill. Now, as you know, I have the case already, so I didn't buy the case, and I skipped on 104 for this collection because I actually feel like I might go back and get 105 and 106 if they go down in the sale, because I'd like those as refills because they are limited edition, and FYI, once they're gone, they're gone. So if you really like a shade from Suqqu, you have to get a backup immediately. I just thought I'd show you this first. So this is how it looks. It comes with the cap as a refill, and this is the shade. So I'm going to show you the shade up close. This is so beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous, that shade? There are little small particles of glitter as well, but it's really fine, and it's this glorious shade on the lips. You're going to love this. So as I mentioned, I do have the case, so what I'm going to do is just pop it into the case like so, and I'm going to show you how it looks. And this got me so excited when I saw this. Really, really stunning. Let me quickly do a hand swatch for you first. Oh, look how gorgeous that is. Right, so let's put this on together. Oh, look at that. This formula is so lovely. Look how beautiful this shade is. You know what's interesting is I was looking at the sales assistant, and she basically had this shade on, and she had worn it throughout the day, and what was interesting was the colour had faded on her, but it looked completely different on her because she doesn't have pigmented lips. I have quite dark lips, so what happens is that the shade looks a lot more deeper on me. When she first applied it, and we did this together, I could see that it's a lot more intense, and then as the day goes on it starts to wear off, but the colour that's left is so beautiful. And that's what I love about Suqqu, is the longer you wear Suqqu makeup, the better it looks on. And honestly, like, I love this so much. I mean, I could do this look forever because it's so like classy, but at the same time such signature Suqqu with the way that it looks, and just so beautiful. You just kind of want to look at the colours and how they all blend together, and I just am so impressed with this holiday collection. It is absolutely stunning. So that is the lipstick in 105. Okay, so this is the final look with the new holiday collection and the rest of the collection from Suqqu. I am so impressed with this second part. Interestingly enough, I thought that I would enjoy the first part more because they were warmer shades, but actually this kind of calls to me too, because in the winter sometimes I feel like wearing things that are quite cool toned as well as warm. I feel like I associate warm tones with more like summer, but I love the play that they have on these two palettes, and I love the fact that the palettes remind me of the collections they used to release. I think they had an anniversary collection where everything was in one palette. This is a little bit different because you've got like 4 shades and then you've got the highlighter. But what I love about this collection is that it's so beautiful and so cohesive, and I really have enjoyed picking up the pieces from this collection. Now this collection launches officially in 5 days, and you'll have some time to look at both of my videos. I really hope that you can get a better idea of what you might pick up. I will leave a swatch now of the 3 shades together because obviously I didn't pick up shade number 1. Just so you can see how that looks. With those shades, I think 104 will look beautiful on you if you are a lighter skin tone. I think if you're medium to tan, 105 and 106 are going to look perfect on you. So I thought maybe that might help. I'm just very impressed. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm glad that I'm getting better and I'm able to film again. So hopefully we'll have more videos for you coming up. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know your thoughts, your comments. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.